But just to make sure, I'm gonna go ahead and put something. I see, but I want to make sure that the multi-chat is working.
Easy.
Good! Okay, awkward explanation time. Because I think I should now be live on both ends, and if I'm not, I'm gonna rage. On both ends, and if I'm... Okay, so I am live on both ends. Okay, awkward explanation time. So, apparently, only YouTube was, live, and Kick was not, which was why it was explaining my multi-chat wasn't working, so... I had to set a whole new stream to quickly fix that. But otherwise, do we want to rewatch the beginning? Or... Oh. Okay, well... I guess to summarize the beginning, where she... For those on the Kick end. Those on the YouTube end, you got to see the beginning, but to summarize for Kick... Ah, screw it. We'll rewatch the beginning. We'll start over, go to the title screen, rewatch everything. This time paying attention and not troubleshoot. I think this was what I had. We'll start over from the beginning. Note to self-delete the other stream. Cares even about them.
お友達のところに遊びに行ったんじゃなかったの？男の子と遊ぶ子はおままごとに入れてあげないだって。じゃあ、お姉ちゃんと一緒におままごとしよっか。
The boys play with your big sister. Okay.
お姉ちゃん。何かいいことでもあった？うん。昔を思い出してた。お姉ちゃんって小さい頃からずっとお姉ちゃんだったんだなって。ひなこ、私ね。これお姉ちゃんにあげる。
It's for you. Alright. I missed that.
綺麗だわ。ありがとう。
Explanation after cutscene. Oh god, do I want to go through this torturous thing again with the music? Alright, well, while it does the music... Long story made short, I had an issue with, Kick not working, so... Fresh new stream, got it started, missed out on this whole music, because I heard this going off the whole time. Let's go ahead, while I'm at it, do one quick thing. So people don't get the wrong one. There we go. So, it looks like we're in a small town. Makes sense. Now, they said this was supposed to take place in 1960. For 1960, this is what I would expect. Especially if you live out in, like, the countryside. Already making me drink water. Alright, so... you speak to your parents like... Ah, hi, that's what I missed out on.
あんなにも高校娘なのにどうして妹の前は何もかも正反対なんだどこ行く話はまだ終わってないぞひなこ
お父さん、ひなこだって分かってくれてますよ。
分かってたらどうしてあの態度になるんだこれも全部お前がひなこをずっと甘やかしてきたからだろう
ひなこ、お父さんはね、あなたのためを思って
友達のとこ行ってくる。
早めに帰っておいでね。
Okay. So, what I'm gathering... There's no way. Never. Wow, okay. This is graphically very fidgety. Can I fix that real quick? Frame limit. Let's put that to 60, because it feels weird being on that. Wow, I did not get to set this up. Well, I guess it's a little late for that. If I wanted to do all that, I'd probably have to... Hold on. There we go. At least the 60 frames per second. Now, when this game came out, it was originally very fidgety, so I heard, but it did get a few updates since then, so I hope there's been some things that have been fixed at least, so... What I probably want to first find is... shadow quality. Okay, good, 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 good. Motion blur, you get turned off. Yeah, we're turning off the motion blur, because motion blur is just a no-no. There! This feels a bit better. This feels way better. It's weird. Am I, like, in a VHS tape or something? I'm seeing, like, weird little... Like, it's hard to describe. Like, it's not, like, tears? But it's like... Oh, well, whatever. I'm sure this game still has issues, but... It's more so I'm just checking it out. Oh, God. 2 paths we can go. By the way, I am also joined by, Gritch, who is currently, AFK, shall we say. Hold on. I just might want to make sure. Okay, yeah. He is AFK for a moment. I don't know if he'll be joining back in, so... Shunko and I used to admire the view from here. I really miss my sister. So, I guess that's where we're supposed to be going, so... What's the other direction? That looks like a dead end. Or it's a path. So, I presume the father must be, like, a drunk of some kind. Article, serious issues in... Oh, God. I'm going to butcher this because I'm not very good with Japanese names, typically. Oh, God. so good. Oh, God. That's already bad. As a matter of fact, we're going to skip that. April 21st, Showa 20, 1945, Evening Edition. Hi, like, right after World War II. The onset guys are... Like, wait, hang on. Or was it... Okay, like, if not right after World War II, like, pretty damn near the end of it. The unsent geyser that suddenly started spewing water on the 3rd of this month in Izujima... that started spewing this month in the district finally came to a stop early this morning. The geyser reached a height of at least 30 meters, but the caseless noise and pungent hydrogen sulfate gas have left residents troubled. 3 individuals have been hospitalized with complaints of skin sores, and other maladies that... What? What? What is this wording? Alright, well, they claim they were caused by the gas. In addition, strong concentrations of arsenic have been detected in the geyser's water, 20 milligrams per liter. Many residents have concerns about future environmental issues this might lead to. If I hadn't said this before, I'll repeat this now. This is going to be more checking out the game. I don't know if I'm going to make this into a regular series. If I do, I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. It might be down the road, unless, of course, I get done with Batman and then just don't have Night to follow after this, then maybe. I don't know. My scheduling is going to be a bit out there this month, as I am planning to do a lot of horror games, but it's hard to say in what particular order I'll do things. But I know there's going to be a few... I'll make one notable exception. That's going to be coming very, very soon. There's going to only be one exception to the rule. As that's going to be more a story RPG game coming out. Okay. That being said, let's go ahead and get out of that. Here it is again. It's like a VCR tear. Like, I don't know if it's my PC or this game. Like, you might not even see it, but I can, like, see it.
So it's not a tear?
I'd imagine a tear, it'd be like a black line going through the screen. The funny thing is I can see it in-game, but I don't see it on OBS. By the way, welcome back. I presume you had something go down.
Yeah, I had to do some talking.
Fair enough. See, like, the funny thing is like, I see it as I'm looking up. Like, you might not notice it on stream, or if you do, but there's, like, a little line thing that pops up. Like, you'd have to play in order to know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
When will you be able to do Dying Light?
I should.
I said when.
Oh, when? And funny thing is, I just got done talking about plans, pretty much. How I was planning to do mostly horror, with one notable exception being an RPG
Matt.
coming out. What?
Dying Light is horror.
Yes, Glitch, I know. I'm just repeating myself at this point that only one game that has been planned is not a horror, but an RPG. Like, obviously, if I hadn't pointed it out, I'll just point the title out and say it's the Digimon game that's coming out soon. Entry to Mountain Prohibited. Landslide blocked off the path. Used to be able to climb up there. You know the funny thing? I could have set the voices to English, but then I'm just like, no, it's in Japan. We need the Japanese voices. By the way, I will say this now. When it comes to my anime, subbed. Subbed is the superior. Hands down, no questions asked.
I like mine dubbed.
How dare.
I have English speaking. I don't like reading subtitles.
I don't like dubbed. Especially when they change things up, because dub changes a lot to an anime. Like, I'm still pissed about one of the Kanukon dubs they did, like, years ago. Because it really changed the meaning to something. And I was just like, that changes the meaning to a lot of things, when you put it that way. Like, I wouldn't know how to describe it, because it was one particular scene, and then it's just like... Fucking Christ. I think I already, yeah, commented on that. I don't know if people have this visual glitch or it's just me, but you probably don't see it on stream. But it's the kind of thing that makes me think I'm, like, watching a VCR tape. That isn't to say I wasn't warned about this. There were people on Twitter X mentioning this. With, like, a very weird lag thing. Local doctors note, there have been sightings of foxes coming in town recently. I'm sure the older generations who've grown up learning to respect foxes are fine, but I'm concerned for any children who may try and chase or provoke the creatures. Foxes by nature are not aggressive, but just like wild dogs, they carry diseases such as rabies, tetanus, and... oh god, fuck. A lot of words I just cannot pronounce. I swear, I'm feeling stupid. Echinocoia... I'm gonna have to ask someone on this one. Or, I don't know, maybe I'll get the AI or something to read it out. Like, hold on. Echinococosis? Is that right? God. To name just a few, the town committee should send out warnings to ensure people don't get unnecessarily close to them. You know, I like foxes. Like, unironically, if I, for whatever reason, didn't decide to roll with a Nova Beast, I think a fox would have been my next pick of VTuber furry. No joke, I thought about it. I was just like, you know, fox. Till then I saw Nova, and I saw the design. It's just like, I love it. He is muted again. I guess it's just me and the chat and the ghost of bullshit yet to come. That's a bit of a demand, as tomorrow is Thursday. But I'll have to see. I'm not saying no, I'm just saying probably not tomorrow. Since tomorrow will be the usual Thursday. But I will try to make it horror-themed. I gotta say, at least we're in a very normalish town-esque area. Bicycles, lots of stuff to do chores with. Then again, it is 1960, so I wouldn't expect much in terms of technology. Especially being out in the... oh god, not the suburbs. Being in a rural area. There, that's the word I was looking for. This is definitely rural Japan, since everything... I guess I'll pray. Journal updated. Oh god, I carry a book. Use F when in front of a Horiga to see a list of things you can do. You can save your progress by going... aha! Daedric is calling... use farm people Hicks. I never said that. Oh, then again, this is a farming area, but I don't think I've ever called farmers Hicks. It just sounds weird. Oh, I can change costume here. Alright, well, let's save here. I don't know, now that I think of Hicks, it's like the equivalent... I don't know, this feels like the equivalent of calling farmers clankers. For some reason. I don't know why. By the way, welcome, Ariel. I don't know if you've seen, like, a little weird line every time I look up and down, and I know this is specifically every time I look up and down. Like, I don't see it on OBS, but I do see it in-game. Never heard farmers called clankers. I know, because clankers are usually robots. It's tearing. So you do see it. Gotcha. Thanks for the sub, and welcome, Felix Otto... I'm just gonna be reading a whole bunch of words I cannot read tonight, aren't I? No, we don't. It's only on your monitor. If it's happening, I'm not seeing or paying attention. Yeah, the thing is it's not like a bad screen tear. It's like the kind that you would see if you put in a VHS tape. That's, like, minor. I don't know if it's the design of the game or the graphics. I know this game had issues when it first came out. But I think they've since then been ironing out. You sure that isn't the game? No? Well, it might be the game. That's the thing. I just have been saying this game did have issues originally when it came out. Hi, I can go in here. Like them trying to give it that old look. I mean, that could be the case. I'm not shooting that down. Again, it's 1960, and it might be the reflection of a videotape. I mean, I know that's how, Slender Man did it. But then we're not playing Slender Man either. Furthermore... Yes.
Go in your settings and turn on VSync.
Alright, let's see. Graphics. Just thinking this to myself, too. It just, like, feels like something is off. Alright. Oh, God, of course. Okay. I understand. I think I know what has to happen. I gotta go to the title screen. I gotta go here. Oh, God. Okay. Oh,
That's the only... Make sure you confirm it.
alright.
That's the only way to get rid of it.
There we go! That's a lot better.
Matt, we couldn't see it because it's only a monitor thing.
Well, thank you. And for full
You're
screen,
welcome.
I can still get out of the game. Which is good. Okay.
Mind you, it will add input lag, by the way.
Yeah, that's the one thing about playing on full screen. Actually, wait, hang on. I want to
Maybe
test
full
this.
screen is big thing.
I want to see. Can I? No, it turns it off automatically. God damn it. Okay. That would have been clever. You know what? It's fine. It doesn't seem that off with the input lag. But I also
The
suspect...
thing is, we won't be able to see it. It's only a monitor thing. That's a hardware issue. Not a software issue, so we won't be seeing it.
Ah ha ha. I get it. You're saying... Mm-hmm.
Even then, it's not really an issue. It's more just... It's just a thing.
I think it was
You're always
more...
gonna have...
I think it was more in the way this game was designed. Like, I've never had this issue with
No.
any other game, but then I guess...
Every
the...
game is like that. It just depends on how much or can you even see it. 'Cause half the
Okay.
time I can't see it.
Okay. I've never had... Why?
I never use VSync.
Well, it was always on by default for me, so I never really had to worry about it. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll test that with other games. I know. I meant to be checking this game out, and I've done nothing but tech issue solve. I wouldn't say complain, I just tech solved. Okay, I need to do some reading, so... Like them trying to give it that old look. You know, because you're in a rural area full of farming hicks. Thanks, Daedric. Come on, little girl. That door looks like you can push right through it. Hold on. Did I... Hold on. Oh, because there's a tree in the way. Okay. So that's actually... just the lighting. Like, I thought the lighting was a little off at first. And no, I have never called farmers hicks.
I have.
Hillbillies, but, like... That's when I actually see, like, the more... mutated-looking ones, shall we say. And that was only ever in Fallout. Starting around May, began seeing...
out fun. And they don't mind it. Continue.
Began seeing a high number of small earthquakes. The Prefectural Disaster Prevention Division predicts that there will be even more in the future. Residents remain on edge, fearful that there may be early warning signs of larger earthquakes yet to come. You know, funny enough, 1960, that this is going on, you know there were still some Japanese holdouts from World War II on the islands?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting thing. When the war ended, not everyone stopped fighting. Like, I think all the fighting actually came to an end around the 60s. The 1960s, to be accurate.
I mean, that could be said about the Nazis.
Well, it didn't last as long. Yeah, like, sure. There was, like, still resistance, but I'm talking, like, islands full of Japanese troops that still believe they were at war. It's just opposed to the Nazis losing, but they still fought anyway, because it was just like, yeah, well, we still believe it in our... You know, we still just want to resist because we just... Whatever their motivations of the time were. Because they still believe the German people will pull it off, or somehow, despite the fact the war had already been clearly lost by that point.
And before anybody say anything, yes, I do know a couple palm hands.
You know a couple of palm hands.
Palm hands. Palm. Palm.
運転手さんいませんか?
This is weird. You mean to tell me we're already living in Silent Hill? Imagine living in Silent Hill right off the bat. Like, did she just... Okay, did she just move here, or did she always live here? Like, God, you know, I always wondered what it'd be like to live in Silent Hill. Like, actually, no joke, be a resident of the place. I don't think it was a lot of Japanese military on the islands. I think it was a few scattered hiding on islands, and they didn't really do too much. Well, they couldn't really do anything, like... Most of the organization was within the islands. Like, there wasn't, like, an organized resistance like Glitch was talking about. This was islands just holding out and awaiting further orders. Pretty much. And this persisted all throughout the 50s. Well into the 60s. But yeah, otherwise, they really couldn't do much. They're just awaiting further instructions.
Yes, it never came.
It did eventually. It just...
I was talking about for the Nazis.
Well, okay. For them, it's because, again, they don't like the new government. For the Japanese, it's because they probably didn't know that the war was lost. And even then, there probably were those who were still resisting, but it was probably, like, rare.
Did you hear about the Nazi that was like almost 100? Then got like executed?
Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. It was a lady, wasn't it?
No, it was a guy.
I know there was another case like that where it was a lady where she effectively lived her life out, but then she was, like, killed off. I guess since we're on the subject of World War II, did you know, Glitch, that a fair number, I don't know how much in number, but I know some notable Nazis had escaped to Argentina.
Yeah. I did actually.
Fair enough. Not even the Japanese on
funny.
the Netherlands Islands didn't surrender to actual Japanese military people came to tell them to stop. That's effectively the thing. They had to... Wait, hold on.
I know more about World War II than I do World War One.
Well, because World War II had a lot... Did it? It was 19...
I don't even know who the enemy was in World War One, to be honest.
Oh my god, Glitch. Okay. Gritch.
I don't tell you how much I played since when it was coming up to World War One.
Okay.
World War Two actually entertained me.
Okay, Glitch. I'll point something out here. Between World War I and World War II, it was... Well, it wasn't all the same. The thing is... At least the Germans... Okay. Wow, where do I begin?
I know World War One, somebody died. Well, more like somebody got assassinated, and that's what caused World War One.
Okay, hold on, cutscene.
どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。車が道を塞いでてさ。千鶴や？今は誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。うん。じゃあね。裏切り者。
Oh, God. I know what you're talking about, Ariel. It was... I don't remember. And the sad thing is, I actually had watched something on that, like, a while back. Oh, God. I know it was, like, some kind of connection thing to go to Italy and then eventually to Argentina. This was something that was done effectively as the war was lost and the, shall we say, fugitive Nazis were pretty much now on the run. Or at least the ones that wanted to run. But then again, that's just one part of it. Going back to the sides of World War I, though. For the Central Powers glitch, it was the Germans, the Austro-Hungarians, and the Ottoman Turks. Along with the Bulgarians.
That also sounds about right.
Of course, by World War II, Austria-Hungary was already split apart, and Austria had unified with Germany and that run round, while Hungary had joined the Axis, so... In a sense...
I did not play into in history class when it came to World War One. It just bored the hell out of me.
I like the World Wars. I may not know everything.
World War II was more entertaining.
Well, because World War II had more the invention to it. World War I was... Well, when it gets taught, it was more majority trench warfare, unless you're talking about, like, on the Eastern Front, and that was a bit different. But then again, it's because the technology of the time was still pretty much new. Like, I know when it came to... Oh god, what was that game? When it came to Battlefield 1, I was complaining like, God, why are there so many submachine guns? Like, okay, I get that it's like 1918, but the submachine gun was still relatively new technology. Much like the tank. Like, I can accept they might have had those around 1918, but it should be, like, rare. Not everyone and their mother having one.
I mean, to be fair, it is multiplayer, so we respect.
Yeah, and it's online multiplayer. People will be bitching if they had to use a freaking bolt action. Like, I don't want to use a bolt action. I want to go pew 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 in the trenches. Which
Exactly.
totally defeats the purpose.
Why do you think people love the idea of World War II as a game idea?
Yeah, because by that point, it was kind of more standardized. Yeah, they still did use bolt-action rifles. They had the M1 Garand with semi-automatic. And yes, they did have submachine guns.
One thing I will say, my favorite Call of Duty game, World at War.
That one is good.
シュ
あのさ、
なんか言ってよ。
お前こそなんか言うことはないのかよ。
相棒にないんだったら私にだってない。
お前らしいや。
Smokes.
みな生き方なんてお前らしくないぜ。お前が自分で選んだ道なら、俺はいつまでも応援するからな。
シュウ。シュウくん、お待たせ。ひなこもいたんだ。リンコ。何の話をしてたの？いや、大した話は。誰かとおしゃべりしたい気持ちだったんだって。気が紛れたよ。それはよかった。お役に立てて光栄の極み。分かってたら借りてた雑誌持ってくればよかった。ああ、貸したままでいいよ。リンコに貸した時点で戻ってくると思ってないし。んだとこんちくしょう。笑いすぎだよ。サクコだってひなこから何か借りてるんじゃないの？私なんかあったかな？ねえひなこ、じゃあ私が借りてる500円も返さなくていいよね？サクコ利子つけて返すとか言ってなかった？言ってないよ。消耗あんなら出してみろ。
Is it starting to fog? That's a bit concerning. Guys, I don't like it here. It's starting to fog. It's fogging up. I can't see.
ごめん、何？裏切りも。
Uh-oh. I'm already running? Jesus! No. We can talk about this. Listen, Fog Monster. We can discuss this. I don't want to be happy, I just want to be content. Oh god! I can't move! Oh god! I couldn't move! Okay, that was bullshit. There was an invisible force field that came out of nowhere and prevented me from moving. Like, what the hell? Are you actually kidding me? Okay, so I was informed this game was gonna have problems, which is why I'm probably gonna be hesitant to make this into a series until at least they iron out the stuff. Imagine dying at the beginning. I guess that's why it's called Dying Light. No glitch. That was the bullshit of I tried moving forward, and for whatever reason, I could not move forward. No, that was bull true. I got killed by bullshit. Okay. So, to quickly answer something, I'm probably going to get the name wrong, but the person you were thinking about is Prince Ferdinand. He was the crown prince to the Austro-Hungarian kingdom. Or, sorry, no. To the Austro-Hungarian Empire, excuse me. I had to fix that. It's atrocious. Did you only move normally, or could you not run? It would not let me run. Like, I was pushing W, and I was just like, what the hell is holding me in place? But yes, it was the crown prince of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. He was killed by a Serb nationalist, which is what caused a war between Austro-Hungary and Serbia, which then dragged Russia, which then dragged Germany, which then dragged France. The British didn't join until the Germans crossed into Belgium, which was then the British saying, no, you will not do that.
I'm guessing Germany had nothing to do with it?
Surprisingly, the
Germany, Japanese.
The only involvement they had that I can recall, I believe was the German island of Tsingtao. So I guess I should probably mention this now. It's that one war where, surprisingly, two of the Axis powers were actually on the Allied side that later joined the Axis.
I like how I got
Italy joined. See, Italy had joined the Germans in World War II because they had felt cheated of the spoils in World War I. So they thought joining with the Germans would get them what they thought they would get, which...
And it did not.
Clearly... Because Mussolini turned out to be nothing but a joke. Like, his army on paper was impressive, but in actuality, it was so shitty that people kind of just forget about the Italians during World War II.
Oh, yeah.
So the Central Powers were Austro-Hungary, Germany, Ottomans, and Bulgarians versus Serbia, Russia, France, Kosovo, United Kingdom, Italy, Japan, USA. Pretty much. Well, Kosovo is a bit of an interesting one. But yeah. Oh yeah, and Romania. You gotta throw in Romania, because the Romanians did join with the Allies, but they did lose out against the Central Powers. At least when they went up against them. Romania would eventually, of course, take itself back, and I think even gain a bit of territory off of Hungary.
Hungry.
Alright, let's try this again.
Let's not die.
Yeah. The game better let me move. Because that was death by controls. Okay. jump.
Why would it not had that happen in the games? Let's have
Okay, there we go. I double tapped W this time just to make sure. Shit.
Had that happen to me. That was funny stuff. But I also he did not die.
Okay, I understand now. It's because I've been holding... Ah, Montenegro, not Kosovo. Yeah, I figured Montenegro would have made more sense, because... Oh, shit. No, 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 no. God damn it, when I want to talk history! Ow, 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 let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go, ow, 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 ow.
Go.
Oh, I'm fucked. No! Oh, God.
Who is fucking you today?
So you mean to tell me the sister comes in, drops a ladder, Okay. Before I find myself in another panic and run situation, would have thought Montenegro would have sounded more correct rather than Kosovo, only because I was thinking, are we sure? Because I'm pretty sure. I know this was before Yugoslavia was a thing. To answer the Italian Navy, I do believe in World War II it was better, but only because the Italians had an actual navy. The Germans, they did have a navy in World War I, but I don't think they really had a navy in II.
I like how this has not been downhill. This has just been.
This has been history class. I know. We need to be more focused on this. It's because it takes place in Japan that we started talking World War II. Then I started talking Hearts of Iron. Hey, partner, these painkillers should work best for you. They'll not only take care of your headaches, but they'll also any pain from injuries. I suspect that the main cause behind your nasty headache is from your unconsciously grinding your teeth when you're upset. Does that sound right? If you ever need to talk or anything, just call my name and I'll be there. Oh, God, so... I can scream for Shu. Red capsule. What? I know. I'm sorry, Ariel. Maybe when we do Hearts of Iron. But history. You heard that correctly.
Oh, you doing Hearts of Iron with not a Zucchini, damn it. Ariel. You gonna do Hearts of Iron with Ariel? This is what I'm hearing.
I say we, I mean you and I.
Ah.
If my VTuber could facepalm, it would be MLP Hearts of Iron. I do want to do that again. I used to do that, like, way back in the day. That is a good series. Like, I think the last time I ever streamed, Zebrica got added.
You know what you used to do?
Mm-hmm.
Doom Toy. Co-op mod.
I'd also done that, believe it or not.
No, you need to do it with me.
I have a crap ton of pain pills.
No, you don't have a crap ton of pain pills? You're not max pain? You don't pop them like it's candy?
No, I am not Dice Pain. I do not... Bandage? Bandage coated with ointment. Used to stop bleeding. Application is taught in all local schools. Greatly restores health. I was supposed to use that, wasn't I?
Most likely, yes.
Well, I had 10 pain pills. More health items?
どこ
I didn't know this was max pain.
戻らないと
I need to get back to...
Oh, popping them painkillers.
Oh my god. Okay. So I have to get back to someone. I only have the base game because Man the Guns is going to be free in a little bit. And, well, as I'm not paying all that money for all the DLC, that's what mods are for. Believe it or not, I bought every single DLC for Hearts of Iron and Stellaris because I like both games enough to want to do that. Funny enough, I guess while we're on the topic, I'll rewind to a bit of the beginning of the other stream that I started not too long ago. I do want to do modern day mod. Like, God, believe it or not, I don't know why I've surprisingly been playing more of the Middle East nations in the modern day mod.
That's about right for you.
Well, the thing is I do try to switch it up every so often. Is there anything over here? Any secrets? Anything behind this plywood? Aha! A red capsule. See, glitch? I found random candy on a propane tank, which is concerning, but, you know, we'll ignore that.
Oh, it was Max Payne that left you painkillers.
You know, playing this, I feel like I'm playing Fatal Frame, but with Silent Hill mixed into it.
You really do need to play Max Payne. Also,
Yeah.
I can't wait for the remake.
Yes,
Come on.
Gritch, I know. I need to play Dice Pain.
Honestly, what I would say, wait until the remakes come out.
I know. That's what I'm gonna do. Shakes her head. Pay all that money for Graveyard of Empires, which was horrible and not worth it. Or the only 3 South American countries of that other DLC. Yeah, I'm well aware, Ariel. I bought every single one just to support the game, even if I might not have been a fan of them. Same with Stellaris. I get every single DLC because you never know what mods might need it. Who's there? Is that Yushu? Perfect. This is the perfect time to run out a drink. Excuse me. Alright, I return. I am back.
Welcome back. Did you get your painkillers?
I got my sanity drink.
You know, some painkillers, some vodka. That's a good mix.
Ah, sex! Boo, the red flowers are going after you from the red weeds from Tom Cruise's War of Worlds. You know, I guess since we're talking of old movies now, I kind of do want to get away from World War II before I have to change the stream. I wanted to play Hearts of Iron, but played Silent Hill instead.
What's your favorite
Speaking...
World War II movie? You walked yourself into that one.
I'm officially escaping World War II. We are about to hit the hour mark.
Okay. What's your favorite World War One movie?
On which Japan was the only country that was able to bring down one of the tripods. You know... I'm not gonna talk about that.
Then
You know what movie I'm thinking about right now? I'm thinking of Hudson Hawk. You know the scene where the guy just wants a cappuccino, but every time he tries to get a cappuccino, he fails?
You know what movie I'm thinking about right now?
Mm-hmm.
Max Payne.
At least it's not World War II or 1, so...
Actually, it has a lot of World War II.
It's not mainly centered around that. I never saw that one.
Actually, it is.
I'm never gonna escape World War II now, aren't I? Is this just going to be the ineditable? Okay,
Yep.
Gritch. It's 1960, not 1945. If this was set during 1945, you maybe had the beginnings of a point. Well, at least by that point, World War II would either be coming to a close, or it would have already just been freshly ended.
Don't worry. I am sure there will be a DLC for this game.
Hi. Hi. Is that a mannequin? That looks like a knife-armed mannequin.
That was like a naked person. Ooh, boobas.
She looks too robotical. Yeah, she is robotical. Did you see, like, the little screws on the elbows? Evade. If you dodge just before an enemy's attack, you will perform a perfect dodge and recover your stamina. Oh, great. Time to die, I guess. Alright. Oh. Ow. God, fuck. Jesus. Okay, this is one of those games that doesn't let you take any moments.
I was gonna say, there ain't no guns in this game.
Alright, well, I know what I must do. My god. Crap, where do I go? Oh, that's where I go. That would have been awesome if this game was on the tail end of WW2, with the firebombings happening every so often, or at least during one chapter.
Matt, go back.
Oh my god, why am I going back?
There was something in the middle of that second woods.
Okay,
In that bow.
Gritch. You know why I missed that? Because we were so busy talking about World War II again. I'm never gonna escape World War II with this game.
Good boy. Get your World War II pills, Matt. You need your World War II painkillers.
Oh, God. You know, I guess since we're on the topic now... Talks about how he installed World War II guns in RimWorld.
I've never played RimWorld. I don't even know what it's like.
Well, I feel like it's Hudson Hawk every time I want to play that game. I just want to play the game, and then someone shoots the game out of my hand. And then I'm just sad.
Just call me Gwit. I'm not Gwit.
Glitch. The only reason why I've been calling you Gritch is because I'm still making fun of that one time in TTT when I accidentally called you that. I don't know why. It's just stuck now.
Yeah, I've noticed.
This is a good woman who can't even cook
Let's know that we got some sexes in this game.
10 rules for wife. Anyways.
Gotta have a nice ass. Gotta have nice boobs. Gotta have a nice face. Gotta know how to cook. Gotta know how to clean.
You know,
Gotta know how to make babies.
the first 4 and that one you just listed, I think is what every man desires.
I don't know, do they?
I mean, have you talked to the average guy?
The average guy is horny as fuck. What are you talking about?
I mean, even then, there's still guys that like that. Me personally, I'd be happy if they did like half of that. I mean, I don't mind doing some cleaning of my own. In fact, there'd probably be things I'd probably have the preference to clean where it's just like, no, I'll handle that. I mean, if we want to start talking about things I'd like to see the lady be able to hold a minigun or a battle axe.
Of course you would.
Listen, I don't mind if the girl is strong, okay? I'm not picky about that. I just don't appreciate bitchy, that's the thing. Bitchy is one of those things that's just, like, immediate turn off. Like, if I
don't mind bitchy.
It's why I'm not a fan of Harley Quinn. She just strikes me as bitchy.
She is not.
I don't think
She is
men
far
really
from
cares
bitchy.
too much about how a woman looks. Like, too much. But as long as they cook pretty good, which, sorry, Daedric, I don't cook as good, but you'll marry into a family that has great Grames that can cook anything and everything.
Don't worry. I do not mind women cooking or not. I do not mind if they clean or not.
I'll put it to you this way. It's nice, but it's not a requirement on the cooking part. Okay, like, I stand corrected. It's like either or. They could, like, oh...
Uh-huh.
It's the division of chores. Like, if they want to do the outside work, I can do the inside work. If they want to do the inside work, I can do the outside work. Look, it's... glitch!
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Real men do everything! Is this what I'm taking away from you, Gritch?
No, I'm just saying I would do everything. I mean, I even said in past relationships, I would do pretty much everything.
That's your problem. You're a tool.
Excuse me?
You should at least have some fine lines. Like, look, there needs to be a balance. That's what I'm saying. It's why I said earlier, if she wants to do the outside work, I can do the inside work. If she wants to do the inside work, I can do the outside
I take care of
work.
my partners, okay?
Oh my god, Gritch. And you better be able to pack it away. Wait, hang on. Oh, my Grams will cook for you, Daedric, on any type of stove, and you better be pack it away. I can learn. I can learn.
He cannot.
Excuse me?
You heard me. I would have to see some myself.
Oh, jeez. I hear that. But where? What was my dodge button again? It was space.
Space.
Space. Yes, it was space. You know, is it
Space
sad that we
involved.
already have enemies and yet no weapon?
Well, this game is not really about fighting, is it?
Well, name me a Silent Hill game where combat was a primary thing.
Silent Hill 2.
Fair enough. Then again, it was the earliest of the Silent Hill games. A lot of these Silent Hill games I feel that are going to be coming out are not going to really be so much combat-focused. Well, shit. That is.
Silent Hill 3 had a lot of combat.
Oh, perfect. I guess the way I needed to go was back there, wasn't it? Of course. And I can't crouch. Oh, and you're conveniently guarding the way I need to go. God. Now is not the time to be having that weird thing. Okay. Can you climb up, is question number 1. You can jump up! Okay! I guess I should have kept that in mind. This is a modern game, so... There's no use of height here.
Game I could think of that didn't have really a lot of Silent Hill 1.
Can I close the door behind me? Thank you, game. Was this one made before or after the other Silent Hill games? Well, I think this is the most recent of Silent Hill games, so...
It is.
Obviously, after.
Also, wasn't they supposed to be remaking first one?
I think this is just something in between while they do that. Because that door looks like it's gonna keep them out. At the very least, it hides me. Yeah, they could probably shred the door, but that's fine. Speaking of meals, this was
One game
almost...
I am looking forward to is Silent Hill 1.
I'm not gonna be able to get a word in, can I?
Bring up the note and I'll read it, damn it.
That wasn't a note. That was... God damn it, I'm not gonna get this commentary in, am I? Okay, look.
No.
This is more a wholesome...
Nope.
Let me raise this chair.
Nope.
And let's pretend this is me.
Nope.
Here is wife,
Nope.
I presume.
Nope.
And here's that kid that won't stop saying nope. Who, I swear... You know what? No, let's not even put him on a chair. Let's find a garbage can. That's where he belongs.
Of course you'd say that. Also, I like how you say kid. As if I'm not like 25.
You're a kid. 25 is kid.
I was gonna say, Ariel's like 25.
Excuse me? Okay,
know.
Glitch. I know I joke with you, but I will tell you this now. Ariel's even older than me.
Is he?
Yeah! She's, like, older than me. By, like, 1 year. And even she's confirming it. Let's just like, what? No! Excuse me? That royally offends me. Oh yeah, and you did it again, Glitch. You have done the infamous thing.
I mean, to be fair, Ariel is really manly. They can carry me anytime. I mean, what?
Oh, I was off. I thought it was 91. Okay, well. 2, not 1. Difference. Thank you. I always wanted to meet someone that was taller than me. That's another one of those strange things. In addition to being able to carry a minigun, has to be taller than me and not, like, slightly taller. I mean, I should have to look my head up. I know, that's a big ask.
You are 5'2", Matt. Accept it.
4. There's a difference. Slightly taller than you.
I don't care. I am 5'3", thank you very much.
I'm still slightly taller. Daedric needs to stare straight at... Exactly. Stare straight at the boobas.
I'll make you order then.
See? That's the thing I should be able to do at my natural eyesight line. I should be able to see that the first thing.
Plus, you're saying you see is just boobas. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that. I mean, what?
Hi, we can examine. Hi,
Examine boobas? Okay.
no, there's like, oh god. I just pulled out a bloody key from a mask. Why do I feel like this thing's gonna come to life? It's become Goosebumps now. Did you ever watch that, by the way?
What?
Goosebumps.
Yeah.
I mean, it was... Can I get out the window? Oh, God.
No! Why would you throw yourself out the window?
Because I thought I could climb out.
There has to be like a 5-foot drop.
The key doesn't fit. Are you... No, thank you. I don't want dinner. I mean, the thought was nice. Until you showed up. Use the bloody key. Aha! Can I jump? Oh my god. Is there no jumping? Oh, they can jump, but I cannot. Oh, I can jump down. Oh, there's a ladder there. I watched some of the series and watched both movies. All the enemies are so far female. I mean, fair enough. What the hell? That was weird. That was like a weird lag moment. That was another one of those things I was warned about. The game will have like moments where it skips. I know because I've seen it on X.
I feel like that's a storage issue.
Storage issue?
Loading stuff in. Yeah, it's loading stuff in.
Well, I'll say this game wasn't exactly well optimized, shall we say. Like, a lot of newer games coming out haven't exactly been optimized well. Like, hell, even Helldivers had its issues when it was first out. I'm sure it's probably patched a lot by then now. Am I gonna be able to at least do a bit of combat, or am I just gonna be doing this the whole game? Run, run, run. I mean, not that not that I mind. That was Shattered Memories right there. Shattered Memories had no combat. Like, the only way you can defend yourself is with a flare. It's a lot like the new games, but I feel like they aren't made as good. Along with a lot of the new movies, they rely too much on bad CGI. Hi, friend. I see your... I mean, how can nowadays movies have the worse CGI than older movies that were made 20 years ago? I wouldn't be surprised if some of it's going to be because of AI.
You know, once I could tell it right now. Like, I am pretty damn loopy right now.
You know, it's sad when you need to go this way, but you kind of can't.
Just jaw them.
I can't shove them. That's the thing, Gritch. Come and
I
go.
said jaws. Just jaw them.
Is out to say, character's name who I've even yet to learn. Now would be a good time to move. I want that. Antique comb. Oh, shiny. You know, it's one of those moments.
You know one thing we should do?
Some offerings not only recover health and sanity, but can also be exchanged for faith. Excuse me? Use faith at a Horica to fully restore your sanity. If you had chosen story as your action difficulty level, then you can recover both health and sanity without using faith by visiting a Horica. Use faith you have received at Horica to obtain a Onamari. God!
What the hell is sanity?
It's where I fasten my meat belts and... Oh god, that's our sanity! I was wondering what the golden thing was. I thought that was like a part of our health. Okay, no, okay. Not enough for that? God. Shit. Oh, God. Alright, I understand. So this is gonna have the equivalent to, the Resident Evil's merchant system. But it's done in a religious way. Okay, that's actually not bad. I know,
You know,
weird...
I thought you was gonna say hell was really bad.
Well... I don't want to accuse this game of copying Resident Evil, but I think in some ways it definitely did pull from that.
Even Ariel said that you made it sound bad.
Okay, well... The thing is...
I swear, me and Ariel think alike.
The thing is... I'm looking at this. And I guess I kind of expected some kind of currency system, but I didn't expect it to be faith-based. It's already a copy of Resident Evil. So, what was that about it playing more like, Evil Within?
Matt? Have you not played Evil Within?
I have, but I don't remember Evil Within having a currency. I knew it had crafting, and I don't know if this game has crafting.
Matt, Evil Within 2 has open world.
You said 2. We're talking the first game.
I'm talking the second. You're talking the first.
I don't think I've heard of Evil Within, says Ariel.
You need to play it, it's great.
It's another one of those I need to finish it games.
Which you would never do.
So this is... Oh, God. It didn't heal my health? What are you talking about? I'm still damaged! Can I have a weapon, please? A knife, at the very least? Because she looks like a knife-wielding gal. I wasn't asking you, Gritch.
Too damn bad. I'm loopy. My mind's all over the place. I probably wouldn't be saying half of the shit I say.
Well, to be fair...
Rinko?
Oh god, we gotta go rescue someone, don't we? Am I gonna... Hi! There we go! That looks like weapon potential. Alright, here we go. Batter up! Alright. Light attack. Use light attack, though you won't deal much damage. You will be able to attack more swiftly. Use heavy attack. Your movements will be slower, but you will be able to deal far more damage with a higher chance of stunning enemies. Enemies take more damage while stunned. C to lock on, C to cancel. Alright, I understand. And we're back to that again! I missed. Alright. We're going to the rescue. It's okay, we're on our way. Where are you? I see you. Counters? Okay. Certain enemy attacks will leave them vulnerable. Counterattacks. A visual hint will appear when it's possible to counterattack. When the visual hint is shown, use the right mouse button to perform the counter. The visual hint indicating that a counter is possible will be visible for longer when you hold the use can focus. Okay. No visual hint is shown during an enemy's attack, and you cannot be countered. Additionally, hints will not appear while Hinako is attacking or dodging, so keep a close eye on enemies' movements. Alright, before I make that... I didn't mean to do that. Oh god, I understand. Okay, fuck. This game is way harder than I thought it'd be. But then again, I chose hard mode, so... I guess that makes sense.
Why did you do that again?
Well, Gritch, because I think you said, oh, you should play on hard mode.
I didn't say that.
Because you didn't use faith to be health or sanity. You aren't on story mode. You're on hard mode. Oh, you're about to become BJ Blazkowicz using a metal pipe. Man, I could not use a mouse and keyboard on these kinds of games. I have to use a controller because I've never really played on a mouse and keyboard for most games. Well, because I am playing on PC, so mouse and keyboard is what I'm accustomed to.
All I said was you should finish this game. I didn't say put it on hard mode.
Okay, yes. Petty thing real quick. Hold to confirm. Hold to confirm your next move. Hold to confirm that you know everything. Yeah, I'm still petty about that. Why I just can't hit F and call it a day. No, I gotta hold to confirm.
How do I feel like Elio would be the one to bring me back from the dead? Of me doing something stupid.
Alright, here we go. So there's a counter system, but I have no idea how that goes about. This is where I gotta learn countering. Alright, I'm ready, you little shit.
I'll be doing what? I feel like you would be pulling me back from the edge of the cliff.
Okay, I understand. So I gotta do it while in focus mode.
So pretty much, you would save me from doing something stupid.
Okay, more urgency, but which way? Is this the way?
Yes, man,
No.
I am really with you.
Toolkit. A portable toolkit containing commonly used for home repairs. Restores. Oh my god. Okay. So we're throwing in a bit of, oh, what is that game's name? Downpour. Downpour had that. Gets to restore the durability. Once a weapon's durability has been exhausted, that weapon will break and disappear. Toolkits can be used to repair weapons.
And go over you for the rest of your life because of it. Well, that sounds like it's something I would need in my...
So it is confirmed. Gritch is indeed into being... Best-selling soft drink in town. It packs a fizzy, refreshing punch that wakes you up with one sip. Greatly restores current max sanity. Can also be used as an offering.
Matt, I might be loopy, but I can still understand you.
My god, the whole Mongolian throat singing. I don't think this is Mongolian. I think it's meant to be Japanese, but... Yeah, I have heard this stuff in Mongolian stuff as well, so maybe it's a mixture. I'm going to focus. There we go. Oh, so my sanity does recharge. I get it. That's actually pretty neat. Why did we move to this cursed town again?
Because why not?
Nothing useful here. You can restore your sanity, stay at her, take a psychological jam will cause your sanity to decrease. God damn it. Alright, well, save here. Another steel pipe, okay. Switch weapons. Alright. Did they move here, or were they on a school field trip and got stuck here? Or is that another game altogether? Oh no, it's the flowers. I think they got to her. I blame the flowers. Uh-oh. Hold on. Never mind, okay. You know, I am wondering what they did. Because Silent Hill is supposed to be one of those places that's supposed to, like, expose your inner... I don't know, is it like your inner evil? Like, your inner sins. Oh.
I was gonna say more inner self, but okay.
Okay, candy store. Okay. Shit. You know what? I don't like you. Oh god! Oh god! Are you kidding me? Fucking Christ! Okay. So this game's combat is way harder. Like, goddamn. I'll say it now. Like, this game is genuinely difficult. Like, I played the other Silent Hill, the remake of 2, and it's not that bad. Oh, yeah, it's wonky. Like, trying to get the counter down feels like luck, if you can.
I'm sure you get the hang of it.
My god. And then you gotta consider the flowers, too. No. You know what? Oh, and they have charging attacks. Okay. Okay. You know, that is my sentiment right there. There actually is, by the way.
Yeah, I was about to say something really bad. I
Me?
can imagine what you was about to say, too. Not
Me?
you.
Oh.
No. Ariel.
もういいのかいまだ休んでいてもいいのだよ
Blows kiss and spanks ass. Anyways, what was I saying?
I think I will
Go ahead.
tell you. Silent Hill F is one of the most interesting Silent Hill games of all time.
Well, obviously, because one, it takes place in Japan, as just opposed to the Silent Hill we're used to, which takes place in America.
And something, I will say this right now. Something happens to the character later on. I will not say what. But it is very interesting.
Well, I'm definitely thinking I'm probably going to be waiting a bit for this game to update and patch. Like, don't get me wrong, before I started, it updated and it patched, and I'm presuming it must have fixed a lot of beginning issues.
I should at least continue. It's not that big of a deal.
Glitch. This game, in some ways, still feels kind of incomplete. Like, okay, it has a complete story, it's got that, but, like, there's still bugs about it, is more what I'm getting at. That's kind of the reason why I haven't touched the Dune game, because that game... Oh my god. Can't believe I'm about to say this, but this is another one of those things where it's just like, the game's freshly released. It's bound to have bugs and glitches and all that good stuff. And while, yeah, it might be fun to play with those for a bit, in a game like this, it just feels weird. Isn't Silent Hill take place in a in Pennsylvania town that's coal mine is still burning? When did this game come out? This game came out just not too long ago. The 25th of
I would
September.
say like 3 days ago.
It's the 25th, so I'd say about 6 days ago. So this game's been out for a week.
I know one game that it's actually really good. It has pretty much no bugs. Dynamite the Beast.
So, anyways, I am wondering if we ever actually go to that mining town in Pennsylvania. Like, she just teleports there. Or Silent Hill has its... No, sorry. Japan has its own Silent Hill.
Well, you would have to find out if you continue.
Well, is this still just me checking the game out? I'm not saying I'm gonna be making this a regular series. This is more just compare, contrast,
It
and
makes
one.
this into a series.
I will have that conversation after stream. Wait, is this a demo? This is not a demo.
You for every episode.
Yeah, I'm sure, just like you did with Batman. Anyways, the restless heart betrays thee as unfit for the auspicious day. Thou must pay respect to the gods and the spirits of the ancestors. A restless heart leads to a corrupt soul. Only through sufficient offerings laid upon many stands may the soul be cleansed. This girl life is like McDonald's ice cream, always unavailable and empty. Or perhaps playing the hardest run on RimWorld, where you literally start with, I think, nothing. Like, they say it's nothing, but I think they at least give you, like, 3 med kits and, like, 5 meal packs. Or is it the other way around? But the point being, you work with little. Also, welcome, welcome. Damn it. Gritch. Oh, yeah, and
Gotta keep you on your toes.
someone also... God, wow. I've not been paying attention to the activity feed as much. I've been paying attention to the chat, though. At least the multi-chat is working. That's what I'm happy about. Alright, anyway. How long have I been at the... I can go a little longer.
I mean, to be fair, I did what? Let me go check my town again.
I noticed. I thought you'd be a bit longer, too. Oh, shit. We're in a puzzle now.
I only have 4 hours, Swain. Are you... Damn.
Alright, hold on. Can I reread the note? I cannot reread the note. I saw that. Booping the snoot. Alright. Okay, hold on. Huh. 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 They are restless. Heart betrays thee. Is unfit for this auspicious day. Thou must pay respect to the gods and the spirits of thine ancestors. A restless heart leads to corrupt soul. Only through sufficient offerings laid upon many stands may the soul be cleansed. So is this one thing, or can you guess it until you get it? I don't know. If there is a punishment for failing.
But you need to die immediately.
Okay. Nothing. Okay, so... Because that would be too obvious. Wait a second. Hang on. Oh, Jesus. Okay. And there isn't anything further. Well, let's look around before I do anything else.
Wasn't there like a instant kill trap?
Are there
Like,
any symbols
downhill
on the items
incoming?
compared to the ones on the shelf? Well, I see the symbols, but I don't see any hints on them. Oh, God. Oh, this is one of those riddles, isn't it? Okay. Stay, respect the gods of thine ancestors. He's to a corrupt soul. Only through sufficient offerings. Oh, yay. I didn't think I'd be hitting this kind of a puzzle here. Like, while you're holding... You know... Hold on, yeah! There is an examination thing. God dang, yeah, I remember pressing that.
Matt?
Oh, okay.
Question.
I may have an answer.
Did you put those puzzles on hard?
I think it's on hard.
Why did you do that to yourself?
Well, Gritch, because this was more meant to be an examination rather than a serious playthrough. Okay. Think flowers, so you go here. No. 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 Thank you. Oh, that's a dead rat. Huh. So, you have that, but what does that symbolize? Maybe it's more because you're with that, so you go here. Wait, no. Back up. I mean, it's the first puzzle, so... It's a dead fish. Oh, Jesus.
This is what happens when you put it on hard, Matt.
Leave because it's the wrapped one. Oh.
Now you get to suffer.
Well, I got it. Okay, who did I piss off? You gave the wrong offerings. I'm coming to kick your ass.
That's about right.
Of course, it had to cutscene on a time when I wanted to go use the restroom, so I gotta wait.
No, I don't have to. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Leave the Grand Hall. I had... Ow. 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 Help. I'm going insane.
Ohayo. 悪い夢にうなされていたかな。
悪い夢。
怪我はないか。怪我をするようなことは私がする。君は体を大事にしなさい。
ありがとう。
それでは行こうか。 Hinako.
How do you know who I am? Oh, he's a Tengo. Look at his eyes and mask.
どこ
Where did he go? He disappeared.
こっちだ。
This way. I'm gonna hit the big old pause button and go use the restroom. I will be RB. I return. I am back. I don't know if Gritch is
Welcome
back
back.
yet. He's back. You know what I forgot to do at the beginning of
What
the
you do?
stream? I forgot to
Yeah.
mention Happy October, everyone. It is the month of the Yandere, as I'm calling it this year.
You mean Zakoanan?
I mean, people are calling it their little special terms. This year, I've decided it is the month of the Yandere.
You always called it a month of the Yandere.
Not really. Well, I guess take it back. I kinda have, because you know how the month usually always ends with the traditional Yandere game?
I feel like Ariel would have a better name for
Well, I wish I had better prepared on this one, but of course coming home after a rough day, I didn't exactly remember to do this, so... The yandere of today is... Oh god, what was her name? She's from Future Diary, but she's the main female character. Is it... Oh, god, I gotta look that
Cool
up.
Days. That was interesting, Yandere.
It is I was right.
You know.
For Future
Well,
Diary...
you know.
Yeah, Future Diary. Have you never seen that anime?
No.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't seen it all the way through, but I at least seen the beginning where the guy reads about his future. He was originally supposed to die there and then, but then Yono comes out, saves him. Well, because he tried to run away from her originally, because he found out, oh god, she's my stalker! But then ended up saving him. But yeah. Hopefully, at the beginning of the next stream, I'll remember the yandere of the day. I will also be posting that on X. For anyone who will be following on that.
You're fired.
I know, this time was because I got home and I was just so... upset by how the day went. And why am I fired again?
Cause you was upset.
Well, sometimes you
How
just
could you?
can't help a
How could
bad
you let
day.
your emotions rule you? How could you?
Listen, Glitch. We all have bad days. I'm sure you've had a... I'm kidding. I'm sure we've all had that day at work where some people just absolutely
realize I'm kidding,
refuse to
right?
do... They absolutely refuse to do their work, and then you have to
Yeah.
be the one that covers for every... I know, but I'm just being serious for one moment. Can I be serious for, like, 1 minute? And then I'll go back to be
No.
fun-loving again.
I want fun loving all the time.
Okay, that's it. Glitch misses my entire Batman stream. Me, I think you'll be fine for 10 minutes on your own. I gotta wrap up the stream here! Listen, Glitch, at least I didn't get eaten by
Nah.
a shark.
I was always tired.
I'm sure you would have
Talk
survived
and me
10
made
minutes.
up.
I'm sure you would have
Me and the
survived.
song made up.
I'm sure you would have survived 10 minutes without me.
Man, I was always tired. I was about to pass out. You want me to pass out on swim?
Yes.
Is that what you want? You want to
Yes.
see me and sleep on swim?
Jokingly, yes.
No.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna walk. I know I can run, but I feel like walking.
I mean, you did say take your time.
That is true. That is true.
Look,
It's fine. I think probably after this part, I'll probably get ready to wrap it. I'm probably about to be hitting the 2-hour mark.
I'll leave Vale. You have to do 3 hours.
No.
3 hours. Maximum.
Oh my god.
3 hours minimum.
This is gonna be for a puzzle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm committed. I'm still on the 2-hour thing. I would have, but still had a bit of a day, so... Looks like there's a save point here, so... Or is that a save point? Follow me. Can I save my game first before you tell me to follow you?
No.
Beautiful dagger, used for ceremonial purpose. This blade has been intentionally dulled, so it doesn't make the best weapon. However, it does seem surprisingly durable. Senior statue laughing? Creepy. Okay. There's ghosts in the water. Be careful.
I do feel like you're playing Fatal Flame.
You know, I kinda have to admit this puts me in the mood for Fatal Frame.
No, don't you?
Well, because there's not a more recent Fatal Frame game. I mean, the only
Hey,
direction
listen,
I
I
can
can
go
go
is
old.
older.
Yeah, go older. Why not?
It would be getting them to work.
Easy.
Gritch,
Easy.
you leave me alone. I will do things as I see
君
fit.
のために鍵を用意し
I
た
have prepared a key for you.
案内しよ
You see
This way.
fit, then you want to play to point one.
I see fit to throw the cat in the trash can.
That's my home, thank you very much.
And you're going back.
うこっちだミラコ
Yeah, I'm following, don't worry. I'm just
Yeah, the
looking for a
next-
safe point. Don't go in the water with the lag out.
Next. The next.
Mom, Dad, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I have never made it up to you for being such a horrible daughter. I didn't deserve to have you as parents. I guess I'm getting what I deserve. Oh god, is this what you're saying in your head? Written down on paper?
You know what?
What?
What? The next BRB screen. You know that giant ass.
Okay. Let's grab what I guess is a piece of
Yeah.
chocolate. The Yokon looks like chocolate. I guess it's this game's version of the Spinal.
You should have me be put in the image. Have me put in a little corner with me being in.
Alright,
Just
I
pick it up.
think I'm gonna get ready to wrap things up here. So, by examination, this game definitely tries to... How do I want to word this? It tries to be Silent Hill, but it's also trying to be Silent Hill in an original way. While it does have the fog itself is more the threat this time, whereas the fog is just more ominous. With flowers growing in, going after you, and even outright killing you if you're unprepared, as was seen. Well, no. I just couldn't do anything, because it was one of those my keyboard was not responding to taps of the controls.
Tap tap tap.
So that was more death by bullshit.
That's a bullshit.
Glitch, you were eaten by a shark. So, the enemies so far, at least with the dolls, feel like they're kind of reminiscent of the nurses. Though the nurses, I believe, were the later enemy, so I guess they got that out of the way as quickly as possible. As far as the weapon combat goes, it seems like they took a bit from Downpour, where the weapons do break and you eventually have to get new ones. Though, you can repair them too, which is a nice touch. Hard to say if there's gonna be guns. I believe they said there were no guns. Which...
No, but there's something special upcoming if you do continue this game.
My god, Gritch. I am sticking to what I said. This is just a check out the game and make comparisons so far stream.
So note to help, next month you will be playing this guide.
Oh god. It's hard to say if it'll be next month. Maybe I pick this back up in December.
To be fair, you did pay like, what, $70?
Glitch, I want the game to at least update a bit more, okay? Is that too much of an ask?
Yes.
Anyways, carrying on. They have a very faith-based system, which the other games you just look into a red sheet or you stare into a wall. I believe... No, even 4 had that. Though 4 had the apartment, where you could heal there. Downpour was more of an open world.
Pretty much like this game is.
Homecoming felt
Oh,
more
yeah.
like the Resident Evil 4 of Silent Hill. But
I was gonna say Origins feels like that.
Unless we want to start talking about the PSP game, which I never played, but I have heard of it, which
That was a great game.
is interesting of itself, shall we say, considering there's multiple endings you can get in that game. I'm sure this game will also have multiple endings. At least, I'm guessing.
We wouldn't know until you.
Oh my god, Glitch, leave me alone on that! But yeah, I'd say so far this has been a 7 out of 10 adventure. Only because I feel there's still some patchwork to be done with this game. As most modern games seem to come out broken these days, so I'd give it a bit of time before it gets picked back up. Is the game bad? No.
Hey, at least you're saying that you're gonna pick it back up.
Yes,
Oh, boy.
Glitch. I said. That's why I said if maybe at the earliest, it would be December. If at the latest, 2026.
2000? Man, you going back in the past?
Oh my god. I'm never gonna be able to get anything out with you doing this.
Gotta be fair, I am loopy, so.
Alright, well I can fix that. I can fix that right now. In fact, you're lucky. Full screen is not letting me.
I'll be a good boy.
I can just do this. Anyways, so that way there's no more remarks from the peanut gallery. The game, 7 out of 10, still has some work. I do like how they made the fog dangerous mixed with the flowers. As far as the game controls, I think it's more, again, due to the fact that there's still some patching that they can do. Well, good sir, this is what happens when you misbehave. But yeah, I think I got all my basic points across, other than the enemies encountered, which seem to have their mirrors, shall we say. But yeah, if you like the stream, like and subscribe, follow on Kick, follow on X, and stay tuned, as we are only just beginning the month of the Yandere. I will be mentioning Yandere characters throughout the month, and I'll be posting them on X too. Though today, I feel I could have done that one a little better, but I'll probably be a lot more organized. Hopefully tomorrow, but yeah. If you like the stream, like and sub, follow on Kick, and I'll see you all in the next one! And for that, I'll let you speak your mind on this one. Bye-bye, everyone. Say goodbye, Glitch.
Bye-bye.